time for Two Guys and a Goalie with Dustin Nielson, Matt Kassian, and the goalie, Joaquin Gage.
Hola, Nazis. ¿Cómo están?
Bene.
Welcome to Two Guys and a Goalie, brought to you by GS Construction, setting the industry standard for 50 years with quality, efficiency, and safety driving their success. GS Construction has a foundation built on teamwork, and now they want you to become a part of the team. Visit gsconstruction.ca and click ready to work, or visit their page at indeed.ca with the Next Person Up program at GS Construction. It's not just a job, it's a career. Hernan Salas here with you, Joaquin Gage, and look who's in studio. The big cat, Matt Kassian.
I brought presents too.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
So I'm slow. Okay.
Oh,
we
my.
talked about this before, Gager. I know Hernan, I don't think you were around for that conversation yet. And so Dusty's gonna miss this. But this is a little Tex-Mex. Little Tex-Mex we brought. A little queso. And at this point, I actually had one of my buddies that has offered me $100 for the recipe.
Oh.
But we refused because this is the only reason we get invited anywhere for people. So brought a little bit for you.
You know what's crazy, guys? When we were still at Little Brick and we did the Halloween show, I was producing. It was you, Tom, and Dusty. And that's the first time you brought up queso.
It was that the first time? Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
No, I was in Mexico.
Go way back.
And Dusty and Tom were dressed like semi-pro.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was great. That was great. So you guys got to try it. Dusty will miss out, and then we can take it out to everybody out there. But it's the only thing we tell people that is in it. So I make my own chorizo.
Ooh.
So there's some homemade chorizo that's in there, but it's pretty deadly.
So good, guys.
It's pretty deadly.
It's really good.
That is good.
Wow. Trav, come over here.
I would have given it a little more heat or time, like in the microwave, but
I can drink.
I ran out of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You could give me a straw and I'd eat it.
YouTube, Trav, come get one.
gotta try it. It's tasty.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
That is good.
It's
That
deadly.
is good.
Like a little bit of heat, but not. It's
Yeah,
not excessive.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a little mouth tingle,
Yeah.
and it's deadly. So
Is your mouth tingling, Trev? Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah. That would be good.
good. Yeah, yeah.
Thanks,
That's
guys.
that's how we get invited places. But yeah, we probably can. I don't know if you want to take it to the people out there, as long as they don't eat it all. Yeah, we'll warm
Is
it up again after.
Cass's mic working?
Yeah, it's good now.
Oh, okay.
That was good.
Okay.
Missed the start. Anyways, this is queso. If you missed that part of it,
Do you think Dusty would have liked it?
Dusty would have had it in front of him. Yeah.
yeah.
Dusty's very, we know his
It's
palate.
like, it's nacho cheese. Like, if you like nachos,
It's great.
God.
it's deadly.
I'd put that bleep on anything.
Oh yeah.
man.
You ever do like tacos
Oh,
at home, or quesadillas, or burritos, breakfast burritos?
yeah.
You get some eggs, some hash browns, throw a little bacon in there, and smother it in that
Yeah.
stuff. Just deadly.
I would love that on some huevos rancheros.
Oh, yeah.
Well, exactly. Yeah, fit right in. It's that Tex-Mex. It's horrible for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely horrible for you, but it's delicious.
Okay. Whatever.
Kind of like Tomasek, right? Right into it.
Right into it.
The queso might not be hot, but cash sure is.
Oh, man. That is very good.
Thanks for coming in, man. I was
Yeah.
excited when you said the text.
Yeah, well, I got to do. You got to talk about the coffee too.
Right.
Got to talk about the coffee.
What'd you think?
It was actually pretty good.
Okay.
It was more my wife's style. Like it was more the chocolatey side.
Okay.
Like so, it's a little bit of a darker roast than I typically drink. Now it's still a medium. Now I like on the lighter side again, more fruity coffee generally. But it was still good. Like so, it was. I wouldn't call it totally not balanced, like because there wasn't much fruit to it, but it was more on the sweet. So sweet and chocolatey side in terms of flavors, but not overpowering. So it wasn't burnt.
No.
Like it wasn't like it got roasted too much. It was a solid brew. Good,
Nice.
good staple cup of coffee.
I was surprised today. I was like, are my taste buds fried? Because it tastes really good this
Yeah.
morning when I put it in the espresso machine and ground it up and stuff, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Well, and you know what? You get different, like espresso is one you do want a little bit darker roast.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Like
it
if you're
is.
doing you want a little bit of a darker roast with espresso, like pull a little bit more of that out of there. So that probably you get a
It
nice
was
little,
it was really good,
Yeah.
actually.
Rip City Step Kassian studio, and his mic still doesn't work. I mean, it's
not my fault.
That's YTT's fault over there. Cass, before we get to talking some hockey, it was your first Estes. You were there with the wife. Well, what did you think of the whole evening?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was just sitting there grinning and clapping and laughing the whole time. My wife kept looking at me. Because she told me after, she's like, it's like I walked into like almost 20 years of inside jokes. That's what she said. So she's like, she obviously understood what's going on. But she's just like, some of the jokes, she's like, because she doesn't watch, it's not like she's watching the morning show. Like she'll watch this occasionally. But we were not nominated for anything. So she doesn't understand the other jokes. But I can say, and she in complete earnest meant it, in that she's like, this is such a sweet and wonderful event, just because it's like you get to celebrate things that happen in the show and people that are working and work here, but you get to celebrate people that are involved in it, that are listening and texting and in the nasty chat and everything, and going to events and just a part of it. And it's a beautiful community. I think that's one of the things I was saying to Reed afterwards when we were chatting. You know, we were talking about how sports is just a unifier in so many ways, because there's so many different people. Like if you look at there, and there's so many different people from different walks of life, and everyone's there because of this, right?
Yeah.
And it's so cool to me that you have people that can connect and hopefully argue in healthy fashion, sometimes unhealthy, but in healthy fashion over different things, and then come together and just have a great time and enjoy it. So it was wonderful. I loved it. Wife loved it, although she's just like, next time take your dad. So just because she's like, he would get all these jokes. I'm like, I know, because he listens all the time. But
Choppy would be great there.
He'd have fun. He'd have too much fun. Yeah.
And it's growing, because I was telling Joaquin, I thought there were way more people this year than last year.
Yeah.
Way more.
It's just getting that elusive Friday night venue, or
it's tough, right? Because Friday's probably their money maker.
Yeah, that's when they're big. We just charge people more. That's all.
You just got to talk to HR daddy, see if it's in the budget. But yeah, it was all around a great night, and glad you were able to make it. Belzy, I think, was the first time there.
Yeah.
So once again, great job by Matthew Wanek there, second annual, and we'll look forward to the third one.
Have you ever seen a movie there?
No.
You?
I've seen one.
What? Would you see Outsiders?
No, I'd love to.
That'd be a good one.
I can't. It was a really weird movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what you go there to watch.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the name.
Because I lived just down the street from it, and I always saw the Rocky Horror Picture Show would always play there.
Yeah, it's just like your kind of offbeat weird movie.
You'd see people all dressed up going into that place.
Yeah.
So, and it reminds me, because in Vancouver we had 3 theaters like that, just those old school balcony kind of things, and you'd go, and it'd be cheaper. It'd be cheaper than the $7 that movies cost back then.
What's one movie you guys would want to watch at the Garneau?
Oh, you know.
Casablanca, something like that.
Look
like
at
a classic.
Yeah, classic.
Classic.
Yeah,
like black and white classic.
Yeah.
Like get that kind of feeling. Yeah.
I think Point Break. Definitely Point Break.
Why? Why Point Break?
Because I watched, or Top Gun, because that's the movie theater I watched those movies in the first time. An old Indiana Jones, like kind of, I don't know.
Roadhouse.
Outsiders
is a good one.
Yeah.
Shawshank.
You know what? It was sad because the other day that Robert Redford died, I was trying to think of movies that I really liked him in. And Spy Game came up, but there was another one too that was just on TV last night. They go, oh my gosh, this one was like one of the best movies ever. And it's The Natural, the baseball
one.
Oh, that's a good
really
movie.
good. You know which one? I remember seeing it when I was a kid. And I think it was in like junior high school. And they played it in class. I think that's when it was one day. And it was The Sting.
I've never seen The Sting.
Classic.
Yeah, I know.
Well, obviously, people would consider it a classic, but it was really good too. And that was, I mean, again, I was a little kid, and it was like, it was pretty interesting. That was a good one. Kind of, I would say, inspired my practical joking in some ways. It's the concept of a sting.
You know,
what is a sting? Now to set people up that way.
Yeah.
You know who hates Top Gun? Mr. Wilkins.
Does he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did he hate the sequel too?
I don't know if he's watched it, to be honest.
Maybe not. If he hates the first one.
Well, I don't know if he hates it, but he's just not a fan. Hate's a strong word.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
He does not appreciate that movie.
I love, like, I don't know, Tom Cruise, I love his movies. I love them all.
Generally speaking, he picks good movies.
Yeah.
What's his worst movie? Vanilla Sky?
Worst one? I didn't mind. That was a neat twist.
It
was weird.
I don't remember that one.
Eyes Wide Shut was kind of funky.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that one either. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
That's a weird one.
The one, what was it called? Magnolia, I think, where he was like a public speaker for men with erectile dysfunction, I think, or something like that. Like, it was pretty out there. But there was a scene in there with Philip Seymour Hoffman that Tom Cruise performs, and Philip Seymour Hoffman, his reaction to it is actually genuine. Like, he starts crying just watching Tom Cruise act. So,
Max Pizzuto says Valkyrie is his worst movie.
oh yeah,
Ooh, yeah, that one wasn't great, which is unfortunate because it's a great story.
yeah.
Like,
because he's a
it's
German.
real, it's a real story.
I remember that
real
one.
story. That whole operation. So yeah, that maybe wasn't executed as well. But
You know which one he's good in? Last Samurai.
that's a good.
See, people hate that movie.
I love
that movie.
I thought it was good.
It was
I liked
great.
I love
I like
that.
that one. It's an interesting commentary on like modernization and industrialization and in tradition and history. Like I like it.
It was great.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
He's always got such good hair.
He does.
He's got good
Yeah.
hair.
yeah. He does.
He
have
looks
great
so
hair.
young. And the reason
I think he's a little plastic now.
I just think it's because he sits outside of planes now, and all those Mission Impossibles, he's getting his face pulled back so fast. It's like it's all pulled tight
Just
now.
stuck. It's stuck. That's what he does. He's like paper clipping it back as he's jumping out of a plane.
The last 3 Mission Impossibles, he's always on the outside of a plane, so it's just like he's getting his face pulled back.
Well, that's crazy. He actually is on the outside of the plane too. Guy's nuts.
It's actually him.
Which is nuts.
All right, 16 minutes in. We haven't talked Connor McDavid.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Cass, we got to get your thoughts.
Yep.
So yesterday, the interview with Elliot Friedman came out,
Yep.
and he kept alluding to, I want to win. I want to do well this year. A lot of people freaking out. We talked about it. We took a lot of heat for bringing it up. Hopefully CB radio guy's not listening because he'll get upset. But where do you stand on just – because I thought Reed – and Jay made a good point yesterday. For a guy who doesn't like media, he does it because he's the best player in the world. He's captain of the Oilers. He's sure done a lot of media.
He's been hitting it.
Yeah. So it's curious to why he's doing all these sit downs and he's really not saying anything.
Yeah.
He keeps saying the same thing. What are your thoughts? Do you think this is happening before camp? Do you think this is going to be pushed till the end of the season? Like, what's going on in Matt Kassian's mind with Connor McDavid?
I have flip flopped and gone all over the place because at the start here, I'll move this pot of golden delicious over here. At the start, I was very much in the camp of he's just going to sign before the season starts. Right? Like he's going to sign before the season starts. They don't want it to be a distraction. They just he just wants to get it done with and go.
Yeah.
But that clearly hasn't happened. And then I kind of moved into he's waiting for Kaprizov to sign, just to make sure that his number is going to be bigger.
Yeah.
Right? Get as much as he can, because if Kaprizov signs and they pull the trigger, well, then maybe he goes. And that's kind of where I landed. But I had a thought this morning. In the car. And I was driving, and there also have been moments where I'm like, "Ooh, I wonder if he is leaving." Like you kind of you have those moments. But in the car today, this was my thought. And so I'm going to start the thought with it. We'll get to it, but I guess I'm going to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to what that thought was, because I think what the answer to the question is an important one. If we're not talking about Connor McDavid and his contract heading into the season for the Oilers, what is the number one storyline? What is the media asking about? What is the media talking about? What is the public talking about? Like, from a fan standpoint, what is the number one storyline if Connor McDavid already signed?
Could it be the young guys coming in?
Could be.
Like Howard, Matt Savoy, Tomasek to a certain extent because he's new.
But maybe not just even the individual players, but
Like
just
the whole-
the team as a
story,
whole.
yeah.
Like, what's the story
Can
from the
they
team?
get back?
Can they get back? Is going to be one. You're going to have goaltending.
Goaltending.
They're going to people because we're going to be asked about goaltending. You know, what's McDavid going to be asked about? He's going to be asked about goaltending. You know, did the team get back? What do they need to do? What do they have to do?
Yeah.
Do they have it this year? And
Are you saying that Connor is falling on his sword here?
what?
He's taking all that away.
No. What the thought I had this morning is, what if he is making this we'll call it a political decision to have eyes on him,
Yeah.
questions towards him, not falling on a sword, but carrying a shield, as it were. Right? To say, because if everyone's asking questions about him, if everyone's always asking about that, guess what they're not asking about?
Yeah.
Guess who hasn't been swamped with stuff heading into the season?
Skinner.
Stuart Skinner. Is the
Darnell Nurse.
goaltending going to change? Darnell Nurse.
Yeah.
Evan Bouchard's contract. Guess who hasn't had to deal with the flurry of media? Guess who won't have to deal with the flurry of media moving forward if he doesn't sign? Everybody else. And so, I don't know if that's right.
Yeah.
But it was a thought I had this morning.
That's
in
not a
the
bad
car.
thought, though.
I was
He's
like, what-
kind of saying, guys, I got you.
What if that's what it is?
Yeah, I'm making
it might
this.
be.
I'll make this about myself, and I'll have some fun with the media,
Yeah.
and that's all anyone's going to talk about.
Yeah. Because what if behind closed doors, he's like, yeah, boys, I'm going to sign. Don't worry about it. We're good. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to take this so that we don't have to deal with the crap we're always dealing with at the start of the year.
And I'll troll the media and the fans until
And you
July
guys will
1st,
think it's great.
2026, and it's hilarious.
And guess what happens? When media walks out of the room and the door closes, guess what they're doing?
Laughing.
Ah, what a bunch of idiots.
What did we say yesterday? He's probably watching all the shows saying, look at these idiots.
Look at these idiots. What do they think? They're trying to read too much into this and freaking out. But guys, is that not like, could that not legitimately be what he's doing? And I don't know if it is, but like, could that be what he's doing?
If he is, that is the one of the greatest moves by a leader. That is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Let's be in the shield, man.
Leonidas.
We'll be talking about this beyond what's
Well, yeah,
going on.
but
yeah.
no, but you know what the ultimate power move is if he never says it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
It
just
never
leaves
says,
it.
"Hey, that's what I was doing." You just leave it because you don't, because then you're
would
putting
never
credit
say it, even
because you're
if
putting
he did.
credit on yourself, right? And that's the whole point of it would to be not right. Then I think about it like this. So this is, and you know what? Actually, it was just funny enough. So this is where this came into my head this morning driving when I got in the car and drove to work. Is I had a conversation with my wife. So because we're heading down, we're gonna go down to Texas for her 25th. High school
Birthday?
reunion.
I was going-
Birthday. No, high school reunion. And so you're seeing lots of people, and there's lots of obligations, and there's lots of people you want to see, but you don't have time to see everybody.
Yeah.
Right. And so we were talking about, well, how do you have some of these hard conversations with people where you're like, okay, well, they're difficult because there's people that you love that you want to see, that it's just like, it is too crazy crammed to try to see everybody.
Yeah.
Like, and that's difficult. And I remember going through that when I would come back home and you only have a couple of days, like it's a hard thing to do. But our conversation, and what I told her, I said, hey, for any of those ones where you're not really sure how to have that conversation,
Yeah.
blame me because I don't care.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and, like I care, but like if they're upset at me, like if you turn it towards like, Matt just really said like this doesn't fit in and he's got to do this and this because he's planning this and this is his expectation. Then I'm like, I can deal with that. Right. Like have them be upset with me. I care about them. I care about her. I care about the relationship. Absolutely. But I'm like, if I can save how they're doing and save my wife's heart and her emotions and have people blame me instead and get upset with me instead, great. Right. Like that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right. And so I just wonder, and that's what prompted that thought is I just wonder if that's what he's doing.
That would be
a massive troll to the media and going to the team and saying, hey, like, let's have them focus on something else aside from a start, aside from whatever. And then we can just go do what we need to do because they've sucked the last 2 seasons at the beginning of the season.
So imagine they start bad again. No one cares because it's Connor's sign.
Yeah.
It's Connor's sign.
Right.
Connor, is this a distraction? And he's the one actually.
And that's the question then, right? It's not going to be, okay, well, is the goaltending is this? And there going to be some of that because there always is. But then it becomes, okay, well, is Connor going to leave? Connor, are you going to leave because the team's struggling at the start?
Yeah.
Right? Like, and is it just a big troll by him? Or not even just a troll, like just a political move to say, hey, guys, I got you. We're not going to have to deal with this stuff and these questions.
Jay says that's the greatest captain of all time type stuff.
Yeah.
If he did, but he might be.
Yeah.
It's not unreasonable.
Because he's a sharp guy. Like he's smart.
Yeah,
He's not dumb. Yeah.
He knows exactly, like everybody knows it. Max Bezuzu says McDavid's going full Kaiser Soze. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't know this. Right?
That's probably what I'd want to see.
Who's
the
in
Garneau,
there?
actually.
Statue Box Productions. That's a massive reach and wishful thinking, in my opinion.
But it's not.
It is it a reach? It is a reach. Yeah, it's a reach.
Because Leon came out yesterday and he's like, I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Like, and Leon knows. I don't care what anyone says. Leon knows. They're boys, man.
They're probably talking. He might not know everything, but he probably knows generally what he's thinking.
Like, you guys played in the NHL. Like, you guys had your boy. Like, your best friend on the team.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, hey, Cass, you going to sign again this year? You'd be like, yeah, I am. Like you're not going to hide it from him.
No, you're probably going to tell him, well, yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
We're probably, like, we haven't figured it out, but this is kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
And guys had that. And you privy to that. I saw guys talk about that and talk about asking for trades and talk about different things where it's like, hey, no, you do talk about that. And maybe not with everybody.
Yeah.
But you talk about it. Is it a reach? Yes, it's a reach. Yes, it's a reach. It's a little bit of a reach to say that, but it's not like it's so far outside the realm of possibilities that it couldn't be true.
It's like your theory excites me. It's like, what's the guy from the movie 300?
Leonidas.
Like, follow me.
Yeah.
Like, I got you. You know what I mean?
That would be a huge power move, and I would love it. Like that would be, it'd be epic from a leadership standpoint to do that. That would be, again, I hope that's what it is. Don't know. Hope that's what it is because I'd be like, that would be just awesome. Like, can you imagine the video cameras around in the room?
Yeah.
Like if that's actually what's happening and they're like capturing some of the conversations, if that's what's happening.
And they drop it like 10 years later.
Yeah.
The Oilers have won 2 cups.
Yeah.
Connor's retired.
It'd be great for young guys to see this though. Can you believe what this guy's doing right now? He's taking everything on his shoulders, the whole team.
Yeah.
But
inside, outside.
But you know what? It makes sense. Like Connor's that guy, Gage. We talked about it yesterday. I don't think Connor's the guy who's telling Bowman, I don't like this player, get rid of him. I want this. He's not that guy. You think he is? I think they talk about the team, but I don't think he specifically names players. You know what I mean?
He probably names. No, he probably does.
You think he does?
Oh, yeah.
Eh? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
but it'd be not unrealistically, but to say, hey, I think this guy fits in. This guy could be a better fit. This is an area we could use improvement.
Fair enough.
Like they probably do.
Okay.
Like why wouldn't you? Like why wouldn't you ask Connor, hey, like who like they're not that now that's not going to be he's not the decision maker.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not the decision maker, but opinionator. Absolutely.
Like we talked about it yesterday, Gage. Like I think Connor's that guy that goes and says, "Can we upgrade here?" Sure. Like, but I don't think he comes and he goes, "I need this player." Like I don't think he demands.
Right.
He's a sounding board more than anything else, right?
Yeah,
like they're asking his opinion. What do you think about this in this situation? And that's kind of what Bowman said yesterday.
Yeah.
Those are how the conversations go. So,
and he said they do talk about the team down the road.
Yeah,
and
there's,
you know what I mean. So. Obviously, those conversations are happening, but man, Cass, a lot of people loving it, man.
Well, again, because it's reasonable, it's not outlandish, and it is positive and hopeful, right? It's because it helps you make sense of things, and you get to view a guy in a tremendous light of like, oh no, if that's actually what he's doing. Like,
because Oilers
boss move.
McDavid's teammates and the coach says far too relaxed. You know what I mean? Like, they're all saying the right. Like, obviously, they're not going to be like, well, I don't know. Like, we're kind of worried. Like, they're all saying the right things. We know they were going to do that, but yeah, there's something to that the management's like, we're not worried. We take him at his word. Blah blah blah. All that stuff. So
I don't like. I mean, of course, I think there's a little bit of concern from some players, but when you're in it, you're so hyper focused on yourself, especially at this time of year. Young guys coming in that don't have a position solidified.
Yeah.
They're just worried about their performance over the next few weeks, right?
Like Savoy and Howard are worried about making the team.
They want to hear is find a place.
That's that letter.
That's all they want to hear.
That letter.
Yeah. V Power says, can you guys use some of that EST money to tap Leon's phone? We got to talk to Matthew Wanick. Check out those text messages.
Yeah.
Oh, remember what was that big tech? That was in the UK, right? They were spying on guys like Hugh Grant. Remember that thing back then?
Remember that.
I'm old. Never mind.
Oh boy,
that's great though, Cass. I like that. I like that. That's
a great theory because there's a lot out there, right?
Theory.
Yeah,
theory. Yeah. It's reaching, but it was the thought that occurred to me this morning. So,
or he just wants to leave.
Also within the realm of possibilities, right? Like very realistic possibility that could be true. Also, could very well be true.
Because yesterday in that interview, he said it's a feeling, Cass. I like it's a feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that got some people were like, what are you waiting? Because according to Bowman, he goes, money's not an issue.
Right.
Because he knows he can get whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Does that concern you? Is that a red flag?
The feeling? Well, yeah, because our feelings, as they're for all of us all the time, are massive liars.
Yeah.
Our feelings are liars. If we're being real, one of the worst things, and if we're going to like Tom Cruise movies, all those movies that I can't stand, drives me absolutely nuts when everyone's like, just follow your heart, sweetie. You just follow your heart and your heart's going to do right. I'm like, no, because guess what my heart's telling me to do? It's something horrible. My heart's telling me to punch you in the face and take your wallet. Like, that's what my heart wants. Our hearts are liars. Our feelings are liars. Not all of them, but we always have to check them. And so if he's relying only on feelings, does that terrify me? Yeah, that terrifies me.
How about the comment that it's not about money? Because usually with these big players, it's always like, it's what number can we get?
Yeah.
Can we negotiate something that's good for the management team and the player?
Yeah.
And this is the first time we've heard for a superstar in a long time where the money's not the concern for Connor McDavid.
Okay, so I'm gonna say some things two ways. Okay, and I want you both to provide the feedback. Okay, it's not about the money.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all about the money.
Okay, just two different things.
Two different things.
Yeah.
Okay, now in saying the first, can you inference? If I'm saying it's not about the money, does that mean money has nothing to do with it?
I would lean more towards it. It has nothing to do with it on that statement.
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Well, if it has nothing to do with it, he would have signed a $2 million contract.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like when he says, or if saying it's not about the money, or when Bowman says it's not about the money, they're not saying it's not about the money. They're saying it's not all about the money.
All about that. There's
Right.
other factors.
There's
that
other
are just
factors
as big.
that are just as big and important. And I think the emotive standpoint and the emotion of it is, well, do I feel I can win here? Are we going in the right direction as a team? Can we actually accomplish this? Can we actually get this done? Like that's the emotion side of it. I don't think it has to do emotionally with any of the feelings I like Edmonton as a city. I like the community, I like the fans. I think it's all about the winning on that side. So it's like, it's not all about the money. Is it about the money? Absolutely it is.
Of course. Yeah.
Has to be. But it's also, I think, about, is the organization continuing to go in the right direction? Are we going to actually win? Because I want to win.
And that's the thing, right? Because obviously it is about the money. He wants to be the highest paid.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be. But like Cass said, like he knows he can get 16 to 19 with the Oilers. He knows it. So he's like, I'll put that on the back burner for now, and then we can land on a number. But like Cass said, I want to see where we are 3 years from now. What's the plan? What are we doing to improve this team and remain a contender for my time here?
Am I crazy to think that the Oilers are a better team going into this year than they were last year?
Yes.
Crazy to think that?
No, it's not crazy, but I don't think they're as good as the team that finished the
How come? Well, no, just looking at the team from the beginning of last year and how it performed to the beginning of this year, I think they're better.
Cass probably going to hate me for this, but I think their D-core is better. I'm not saying they're top five.
Like from then the end of playoffs this year?
No, because it's the same, right? It's 1 through 7.
right.
I think that's a solid group that started last year. Because last year you still had
but you didn't know Emberson.
You didn't have Wallman.
And you didn't have Wallman.
and you didn't have Wallman.
Yeah, they're better with Wallman.
Yes, 100%.
Your D-core is better with Wallman here than it was last year.
Yeah.
I think goalie wise, it's the same, right?
Yeah.
And then I think the forward group dips a bit because you have a lot of unknowns.
Yeah, but those two guys didn't play well. If I'm looking at Arvidsson and
That's a good point.
Skinner,
Yeah.
they were
they
were
were
good.
And you didn't have Kane to start.
And you didn't have Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I would.
you look at them now.
Yeah.
With what I look at the Oilers as a better team this year, and then there's some question marks with Ike and Savoy, obviously, if they can crack the lineup, but I think they're better. I don't know why. And maybe it's just because I saw the performance of Arvidsson and Skinner and not having Kane. Or
Hindsight's easy with that.
It's easy, right?
Yeah, it's easy with that.
I mean, because I was super excited to see what these guys were going to be able to accomplish in the regular season. But it's weird because I wasn't looking forward to the season last year. I was like, I just wanted to get to playoffs. But now for some reason, I'm way more engaged and want to see what game one looks like.
Because there's roster spots up for grabs.
Yeah.
Where last year there wasn't.
No,
You kind of knew. Hernan, so here's a question for you.
Okay.
Let's say at this time last year, so if you, as you can, have to say, I have no idea what's going to happen during the regular season, no idea what's going to happen during the playoffs, but just looking at the roster.
Yeah.
If I look at the roster last year, heading into the season, same day, 1 day into training camp, let's say.
Okay.
And I look at this season, 1 day into training camp, which roster do you feel when you look at it is better?
That's an excellent question because without knowing anything, because I'll put myself in the group that I thought Arvidsson and Skinner were great pickups.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Henrique as well.
Yeah. Henrique,
Yeah.
bringing Corey Perry for another year. I think last year's group for me is, I feel better with what we started with last year than what the Oilers are going to start with this year. And it's close because of the defensive core. I think Wallman makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Kane wasn't playing. Did Ekholm not start the year last year?
No, he did. It was 2 years ago. He
2
missed
years
the first
ago that he
game.
missed the first bit, right?
So they went in pretty healthy, right? Hyman, Nuge, everybody was there.
And it seemed like Connor got banged up at the beginning too, right?
Yeah. They started slow. They lost 6-0 in the first game.
Geez, yeah,
So who was the defenseman then that Wallman
Brown,
replaced?
wasn't it?
No, because
But at the beginning, Brown was playing. He played that first
no,
game,
because
didn't he?
No, because he got waived. Remember, sent to the minors.
Okay.
Who were the 6 defensemen then? Who am I missing? Was it Stetcher and Emberson in the lineup? No.
I can't remember.
I think.
Yeah, was there someone that they let go? Who was the guy they let go? Or maybe the years are blending.
The years are all blending.
Because they brought in
'Cause it was-
Klimberg halfway through.
Yeah.
Someone else.
It was because it's Ekholm and Bush. Then Nurse. Who was playing with Nurse?
It was
Was it Nurse Emberson to start?
I think it was Kulak, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe in Kulak.
and then you had Emberson and Stetcher.
It may have been
and-
Emberson and Stetcher.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Is that who it was? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that was it. And then Stu didn't have the best start either.
No. Well, the team didn't have the best.
For
start.
you, the question Cass posed to me, who do you think the group starting the year were better?
Well, if on paper, when I look at that, not knowing what happened last year, yes, I would have given the edge to last year just because of the veteran presence, right? Mm-hmm. And so this year, I'm kind of swayed a little bit because of the performance of these guys, but it was weird, my feeling of it. I didn't want to see these guys in the regular season. I didn't care if Arvidsson had 5 goals. I wanted to see what happened in game 83. That's what,
Yeah.
Travis Dermott was the other.
Travis Dermott.
That's
what it
right.
was.
There you go.
Thanks to Penner's Pancakes.
There you
for
go.
that.
Yeah. I like how you act like you.
No, that's why I give credit.
But you looked at it and you went like this.
And then Andrew says Dermott as well. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of questions. Like Howard, Matt Savoy, Thomas Sek.
Hey, do you see the lines?
Yes, you want to go through them?
Where's Thomas Eck?
Okay, these were the lines.
Gage,
for the
where's Thomas Eck?
With McDavid.
With McDavid.
McDavid, Thomasek, Mangiapane with the
my
first group.
God.
Who had that as their top line?
Did you have that?
Yeah, that was my top.
No wonder he wants to leave. RNH with Savoy and Enrique, and then Philip Lazar-Jones. The rest are all just younger guys. And then Ekholm Bush. Again, take these with a grain of salt because these won't stick. Obviously,
No.
Draisaitl's not there and stuff. But hey, listen, it's a good chance for Thomas Tech to show if he can play with the best player in the world. Connor McDavid did speak on him, said he can see the skill and all that. So I don't expect these to stick, guys.
Well, this is starting lineup.
So who's dry then with
Healthy scratch.
Savoy and Savoy's with RNH. So Howard on one side,
Put Colson.
Colson. There it is. I said Paul Colson was going to start the year with Draisaitl.
Oh, he is. I think Podkolzin's going to have a big year.
You do?
Yeah.
20 goals?
Yeah.
See, what if they're, how about this? What if instead of Howard, what if it's Pod Colson, Frederick, and Dry?
I don't mind that, man.
Like just a big
bruising
line.
That would be great, actually.
Dry just saucing pucks to the front of the net. Those two just go and try to hurt people.
That would be good.
Be interesting if that's what it is.
Is Frederick one of the most interesting players you guys will be watching this year? To see if he can return to that Boston form?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's one of the keys. I mean, like, keys are one of the young guys, so Savoy or Howard, like someone having an impact.
Yeah.
Young guys having an impact. That's key number one. Well, these are not in order of the importance, but that's a key. Key number one. Number two would be him. Would be Frederick. Like, can he get to that level? Because he becomes an impact player where he wasn't an impact player. How much of it was injury? Guess we'll find out.
He's got the big deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very tradable contract, but it's got an anchor beside it.
Shocking. Hey, listen, I want to see Thomas Ek. I mean, I know we've been kind of on the negative side because Euros that come over later in their careers for the Oilers usually don't work out.
Most guys usually don't.
Yeah, so I'm intrigued. Hey, listen, he's starting with McDavid. Let's see if he can show some flash and see what he can bring to the table. Nothing's going to matter until they play preseason games.
Yep.
And then later in the preseason, because then it's more ready NHL lineups than compared to the start of preseason. But yeah, it's going to be there's so many players to watch. Like Joaquin said, last year was kind of boring. We were just like, it's the same team. Yeah, let's just get to the playoffs
and go from there.
Make another run. This year, at least, there's competition and there's a few spots left wide open for the Edmonton Oilers. We'll see what the second group brings us, but the first group, don't read too much into those lines. Well, actually, you never know.
You never know. No, you can look at the top two lines and say they want to look at this. The top two lines, they want to look at it. Your third line still, which in that group one is Jones, Philp, and Lazar. That one, you're like, they're trying to figure other stuff out first.
One of those guys will be the 13th.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
probably Lazar.
Probably Lazar.
Yep.
Yeah. I like Lazar.
I do too. In and out of the lineup, possibly in the lineup every night.
I don't think, what's the bigger concern? Is it the bottom six or the top six?
Top six.
Top six.
Yeah, top six. Having those guys to play with. Because Lazar is like, you could just pull out Kapanen as well, right?
Yeah.
Because he can play center. He's a penalty killer, big body, center or wing, like versatile. Probably more versatile than Kapanen in a lot of ways. So I actually lean towards Kapanen being the extra guy.
It could be, yeah.
On top of, instead of Lazar. Lazar being 12, Kapanen being 13.
And then
but I'm also completely biased as well. I'll own that too, because he was just a little baby when I was in Ottawa there. So friend and teammate, but.
Okay, guys. So the second line in the first group was RNH, who we heard yesterday from management and coach. They want to try him more at center than on the wing. If RNH starts the year with Henrique and Savoy, do you like that?
Well, it's only going to last about 2.5 minutes.
But still, for that one shift, can they produce?
I like it as a third line.
Yes.
Because it does have potential as a third line to generate some offense.
Yeah. You got the shooter in Savoy. RNH is kind of your do it all, right?
Yeah.
And Enrique's the responsible. He can take face-offs. He's probably wanting to be more have more production than he did last year's 27 points. But you guys, for a third line, do you think it's too small?
Depends on who you're playing against.
Yeah.
Could be. Depends what their third line looks like. Depends if you're at home or on the road.
Yeah.
Like you get the matchup.
Yeah. It's all situational. But Kassa, I probably asked you this in the years we've been doing this, but the Stanley Cup Finals had the Florida Panthers. There wasn't a lot of movement with their lines, right? There was nothing. Subtle adjustments throughout the playoffs, obviously. But when it came down to it, there was a certain set of players that Maurice went to consistently on a regular basis. Do you think Nobla would be better suited to have set lines, at least for what he thinks is going to happen? I mean, I guess it's hard with Hyman being out, but isn't there something to keeping guys together for a period of time to let them work things out instead of going switching every period to something else?
He's too quick to switch it, man.
That's good, but that's always the debate. That's been the debate the last 3 years, last 4 years.
And almost every coach, too.
And well, not almost every coach. Every coach.
Okay, every coach.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's the I don't want to say the forbidden fruit, but it's that just massive red button. It just sits right in front of you. Right?
Yeah.
Because
It
last
only
year,
takes one key. You don't need
Yeah.
two keys for it. You know,
Because last
you need
year-
two keys.
You need
They
the
should
two
get-
keys.
Maybe have the trainer on one end with one on the other.
like last year, they'd go down 1-0 and
You see, you see the trade too. One.
Connor drive.
because last year they were down 1-0 in the first period. He'd make the switch.
I know.
Like, he had no patience
Yeah.
to like
It's
wait
just
it
right to it.
up. We got lines from the second group.
right.
Leon Draisaitl, guess his wingers.
Savoy.
No, Savoy's on that. Podkolzin and Frederick.
No,
Oh. Okay, Frederick and then
no. Podkolzin is one. Who's on the right wing?
Not Frederick then. Howard.
Nope.
Oh. Kapanen?
Kasperi Cap.
There you go.
Okay.
I guess they played a little bit last year in
Yeah.
the playoffs. So, okay.
No wonder Draisaitl wants to leave. No, just,
But like,
I'm kidding.
what?
Are you?
But listen, I love Kapanen, but he shouldn't be in the top 6. That's all I'm gonna say. And again, we don't know if these are gonna be the
group
lines.
2.
Yeah,
This is group 2.
Let's.
Don't read into it.
Yeah.
Too much. Just a little bit. Read into it a little bit. It's not too much.
Kapanen's probably like, yes.
Yeah. Top 6. But it also could be the situation like when I knew someone was hurt and then all of a sudden I was on the first line in practice.
Yeah.
Like Kassian, Koivu, and Bouchard. And I'm like, probably not going to be here tomorrow in game day.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it. Have some fun. Yeah.
But Kapanen is that guy that can go up and down.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
a little more versatile than I was.
All right, guys, let's get to Hire It or Fire It. Once again, brought to you by GS Construction. GS Construction is hiring now. Become part of their great team today by visiting gsconstruction.ca or their page on indeed.ca. For the past 50 years, the foundation of GS Construction has been built on efficiency, quality, and safety. Take your career to the next level. Join the team at GS Construction. Guys,
You can take it out. Yeah. Take it out there. Warm it up a little bit more.
yeah.
Yeah. Go warm it
You
up.
didn't have to tell Koob twice. You almost.
Yeah.
Bad news out of Washington. Ovechkin left first practice hurt. And that was one of my questions. Hired or fired, fellas? Ovechkin will score 40 this season.
How hurt was he?
Lower body will be reevaluated.
Reevaluated.
But again, a veteran guy probably doesn't want to play in the preseason.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's faking, but
Will he have 40? I'm going to fire it because he got the record.
okay.
And so gas is going to be off a little bit
Oh, okay.
in his mind.
Will he get over 30?
I would hire it at 30.
Yeah, okay.
40, I'll fire it.
Gage?
Hire it. I'll never say he won't
Yeah,
do anything anymore
Until he doesn't, yeah.
Until he doesn't. I mean, he could have one goal at Christmas, and I'll still say he'll score 40 this year.
Yeah, he's well. How much time did he miss last year?
Well, yeah, and he came back and did it.
He
That
still
was
scored 40.
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Evan Bouchard will finish third in scoring on the Edmonton Oilers. Hired or fired it?
Look at third.
He finished third last year.
Yeah. Well, because you got McDavid Dryer leading.
Yeah.
And then it's who's next. It's hard to say no because he's on the power play.
Yeah.
And if the power play clicks, he's getting a lot of points because it flows through him at the top. I'm going to hire it. I think he does. I think he finishes third. He's getting over 80 this year.
Okay. Gage?
I thought it was going to be Nurse, but
You're on fire, Gage, with your thing.
Stuart Skinner.
is he going to see the tough thing about this is where's Zach Hyman at, and when is he going to be ready to go, and is that injury going to hinder in that first part, right? Like, I'll have to hire it too because I can see Zach Hyman struggling until 2026 until he kind of feels better with that.
Well, it just depends when he comes back.
Yeah.
We don't have a real timeline.
Yeah.
All right, boys. This gentleman's on the first line with Connor McDavid today. David Tomasek will be in the starting lineup come game 1 of the regular season.
Hire it. I already said he would be.
Yeah. There's no way he's not. Management doesn't want to look dumb. He might not even earn it, and he'll be in the lineup.
No, he's getting a shot.
Yeah.
I
I think it's a one-way deal, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hire it too. They'll have to. It doesn't matter even what he does in preseason, even if he sucks.
Yeah.
They want to see what happens in the regular season,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and last one. Did you guys hear about YouTube Trev's theory on McDavid this morning?
No, I did not.
He thinks this is a PR stunt / marketing ploy that Bettman, the Oilers, and the NHL are all in on it, and that 97 will sign with the Oilers July 1st, 2020. Hired or fired it.
I'm going to fire it because I'm going to stick with my theory from this morning.
Trev did put in the chat. He agreed with your theory more than his.
But that's not outside the realm of possibilities either.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
What if they have an agreement already in place?
Yeah.
But they're like, no, we're not. We're you know, like, you ever sign a check, but you like put the later date on it, like post-dated check.
Post-dated check.
Post-date the contract. Right, like post-date it for July 1st. It's already signed for July 1st, 2026. But by all essence, it won't be submitted to the league until then or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, not outside the realm of possibilities, because it would generate. Like, think about how we would all respond.
No.
The
Heading into
NHL.
July 1st.
Like, Batman's like, hey, boys, just don't, like, just, he's coming back, but hold it till July so we have that much more eyes
Because
on the NHL.
that would create, and across American media too. Because right now we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Right? And in Canada, we're talking about it. But it's not like in the U.S.,
No
you're
one
going to get a
cares.
little bit, but no one really cares. Like, oh, he hasn't signed his extension yet.
Yeah.
Now, you hit next summer, and all of a sudden it could be Connor McDavid to the Utah Mammoths. Well, now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
No, it just creates the intrigue. So it's not a crazy theory either.
Okay. Gager?
I'm going to fire it because of mine, but
Yours
I
is
think-
more realistic, but
Yeah, I can see them conspiring, right? When Connor goes into every visiting arena and he's asked the question, he goes, "Yeah, I really like it here in Utah. It's really nice. I could see myself here at one point." And like, oh my god,
really great place to raise a family. Yeah,
but I'm going to fire it because I'm sticking with my theory that they're playing 4D chess with their far middle conspiracy theories of trying to get everyone to unload all their assets and then take over by playoffs.
And if you want to read more about it, you can go to www.insidejob/WaquinGage.gov.org/Connor McDavid/conspiracy.gov.
Yeah, I'll talk about it on my OnlyFans page.
you know what? It'd be a power move. Every road city they go to, Connor doesn't speak. He just declines media.
No, but just like
No, the biggest power move would be saying every time,
I love this place.
I love this city.
Love playing.
You really see raising a family here.
He just looks around like,
Yeah.
"Oh, yeah, I can
Wow.
do that."
And like before, like his Instagram, he's walking in the town going, "Oh my gosh."
Oh, man.
Oh man,
I truly feel Connor's trolling all of us, right? He's just loving it.
you know what I love that it is like all conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Right. It's like they're in on it. Like everyone's in on it.
They're in on it.
But you know what, guys? Everybody has a theory because no one knows.
Yeah, because no one knows.
No one knows.
Illuminati.
No one knows, but
I love it.
Connor McDavid, his wife, probably his parents, his brother, and
Beyonce and Jay-Z know for sure. For sure.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Obama, that dude knows
for
without
sure.
question.
That's why Jimmy Kimmel got fired. He knew.
Oh. And with that,
That's funny.
Oh my god.
yeah. I don't know, guys.
I don't know either.
So when's the first game? Sunday.
Yeah, split squad.
Split squad game. So 2 games Sunday. That'll be all right.
You'll indulge.
I mean, yeah. Big dogs won't. Well, they'll play at home, right?
No, not the first one.
Not the first
No,
one
I don't
usually.
think they'll play. There's going to be a lot of young
Is there
guys.
PTOs?
No, none for the Oilers.
None for the Oilers.
No.
Eh?
No.
That's interesting.
No. Well, you have some guys that might, like, I'm not sure if Philip counts towards veteran now. He might. There's a couple guys.
Oh, right.
I would have to look. I'm not sure. It'll be a young lineup, though.
How many players in camp? What's the official number? Do you guys know?
Oh, I have it here. Just keep talking. And
Well,
we'll find it.
you got 3, I don't know.
It's
find
55 players,
Okay.
6 goaltenders, 16 defensemen, 33
go.
forwards.
Is that how big your camps were around that number?
2 full squads,
Okay.
generally, right?
Yeah,
2
yeah.
teams. So you
Yeah.
could do an inter squad if you needed, like swap guys out.
Okay.
You could have a full practice team and a full team playing those exhibition games. You could do a
Right.
split squad.
Yeah.
You could do split squads in preseason. So you got to have enough for at least 2 teams.
Yeah, Dry McDavid, Ekholm, Bush.
Yeah.
Like, none of those guys are playing.
You know, in Sweden, we did it during the break too, but at the training camp, we actually did a special teams practice with one of the other teams in the league. So we were all on the ice
That was weird.
and did the power play against one another.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. PK power play.
Interesting. You're doing a totally different set than you normally do.
Yeah.
Just trying to throw them off.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, quickly, guys, I just want to get your thoughts real quick on this. So there's a player named Jack Beck, 22 years old. He played 36 games in the ECHL last year, and he played 4 games for Wilkes-Barre. He's going back to college. What do you think of that?
You might be underneath.
Oh, is it
I think most,
ECHL?
Yeah, most there. I think there might be a limit or a time limit depending on it. I would have to check. What do I think of it? I think that's great.
You don't mind that he played pro already and he can go back to college?
I don't care.
Okay.
That's great.
That's great.
You couldn't before.
Look at him going. So going pro.
Yeah.
Trying it, saying, "Hey, I might not have a chance at this. Guess what? I can go back and finish my school and get my degree."
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And even then, I might come out with a degree and go try it for
Go
one
try
more
again.
year.
No, absolutely.
Because I saw a lot of NHL ex-players, Ray Ferraros and a few other insiders, they were not happy about
Well, they're not happy because guys couldn't do that, and they're like, "Oh, well," and because of the NCAA rules, and you do that and you're pro, and now you're taking away a spot. And I understand, I get that, but to me, that's an old mentality that I would just disagree with. Like,
those are the guys that came over to Europe when there was a lockout and said, "Oh, it doesn't matter. We're good enough."
He's only 22.
I know. So let the kid play college hockey.
Yeah.
And he's going to play with his brother.
Let the kid play college hockey with his brother. Get a degree.
How are people mad
Have a
at
real
that?
job. How are you mad? Like, I don't.
That's ridiculous.
I love those guys. I don't know if they're upset about it or who is upset about it. But if there's guys that are upset about it, I would disagree with you strongly.
If I could go back to school, I would go play.
It'd be great.
So the question is, how
goalie,
on earth can this guy play NCAA hockey after playing pro?
No, I don't know.
That's the question.
That's the rules. I don't know. I don't know that. I'm surprised that it's able to happen, but if it can, great.
Well, they've adjusted them because the CHL was considered professional hockey.
But that's different. The reason the CHL was considered professional hockey is you got like a $200 stipend, and because you were playing on the ice with guys
who had signed contracts. Yeah.
Right, and that was their that's why they did it. This is different because this was like he was playing.
I guess everyone's got
at a professional level, right? Because the East Coast League is a professional level.
Yeah.
And some AHL is a professional level, and that's where I understand where they're like, okay, eligibility. I don't know how that rules work, but if he took a crack at it and he's like, hey, this isn't going to work, go get your school, dude.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, I just thought it was interesting. I wish I would have remembered earlier to have him.
Where was he playing? Did it say? Do you know?
Wilkes-Barre.
Oh, Wilkes-Barre. That's a nice place to play, though.
Yeah.
You ever play that?
I played once. I think I had one game.
Yeah. I played a couple
one
games.
East Coast
That's
swing,
the Penn's AHL team.
Yeah.
I hit Jason Chimera with such a sweet pass. That won the game. Oh my gosh!
Nice.
Hey, I got eye contact with him. They dumped it in, and he looked right at me, and I put it down. And Chimera was such a good skater. He just turned and burns, and I hit him with the far blue for a breakaway.
Elite.
It was mint.
We got to get out. Cass, great to have you in studio. Thank you for the kiss. I'm going to go have some in it during the break because it was absolutely fantastic.
Did you say kiss? Thanks for the kiss. Oh, jeez.
Kissel, man.
I don't
You're saying it
know.
probably. I say queso.
Yeah,
That's because I live in Texas. Don't say it right. I'm sure. Yeah. But I say it the Texan way, not the actual real
No,
way.
it's Kissel. You say it right.
Okay.
Queso.
Kissel.
Yeah.
All right. For Joaquin Gage, Matt Kassian, I'm Hernan Salas. Thank you for tuning in. Keep it locked here on Edmonton Sports Talk. EST afternoons coming up, followed by the Reed Wilkins Show. Thank you for tuning in. We'll chat on next Tuesday. Thank you.